We can solve every problem that's ever been known to humanity and every problem that's ever been caused by humanity with just a tiny bit more intelligence, right? We can create a world of total abundance, total abundance. Like, you know, I always dare the world and say, give me 400 IQ points more, which is just around the corner, really, as I plug into an AI that will enhance my intelligence. And I'll be able to harness energy out of thin air. Energy is all around us. It's just you need to be intelligent enough to harness it. Reduce the cost of energy to zero, and what do you end up with? You end up with reduction of the cost of almost everything to zero. You know, we can probably make anything. We can, you know, solve all of the problems that we've faced so far. We can extend human life by a year every year once we figured out a way for us to get there. And it, you know, it is an incredible promise of a utopian world where the only thing that stands between us and it is human greed, human separation of us versus them. And I think what is about to happen is, just like we saw with nuclear weapons, you know, in the 60s, the idea of mutually assured destruction, mutually assured destruction.
Yes.
The idea of mutually assured destruction, and how humanity suddenly realized that there is no point competing on those things, that the actual approach should be, let's keep all of humanity safe. I hope that we get there with AI quickly, because I hope that we don't get an example of a bad situation before we do, because then all we need to do is to just tread for the next few years and we solve every problem known to humankind. To me, that, believe it or not, doesn't provide everyone with happiness. We're still going to have to struggle with, you know, concepts such as purpose and why we're here and how do we spend our time and we may need to learn new, you know, old skills that we have forgotten, like human connection, and actually spending time with the tribe around the campfire and making that our new life, which is a wonderful life when you really think about it. It's how we were originally made before we were told we have to go to the factory, right? But it's going to take quite a disruption. My personal view is that eventually we will be in an amazing place. And between now and then, our choice as humans should be around two things. One is to show the best of our ethics to the machines so that they learn from us, who represent who their parents are, and become hopefully as ethical and focused on the human well-being as we can be. And in the process, I think we need to go back to that idea of human connection, to go back to what truly makes us human, not the promise that was made to us by technology or by capitalism or by work and so on and so forth, to truly go back to what will remain, which is this, an ability for you and I to connect as humans, to ponder interesting concepts. And truly, I think this is a world that we're going to end up with, not the world that we've created so far.